iNews Views, January 19th. Pediatric cancer research has benefited greatly from the efforts of Alex's Lemonade Stand, started by a young girl with cancer. By the age of 8, Alex Scott had raised $1 million to help other children suffering from cancer. Alex died a few weeks later, but she laid the groundwork for a foundation that has now raised over $65 million and funded over 350 research projects. Cancer is the #1 disease killer of children, but thanks to Alex, scientists are making headway in finding a cure. Diabetics will be getting help from Google's latest moonshot. The engineers, chemists, and chip designers at Google have designed a contact lens that will monitor the glucose content of the wearer's tears, which means diabetics will no longer have to stab themselves in the finger and get a blood supply several times a day. These moonshot projects from Google include self-driving cars and internet-connected glasses. Samsung and Apple have widened their lead over their competitors in the U.S. smartphone market. Nokia's Windows phones have not gained traction in the U.S., but are selling well in Argentina, India, Poland, and Russia. Motorola's presence in the U.S. has dwindled from a high-water mark in 2012. Apple's U.S. market share stands at 42%, while Samsung's market share has increased to 26%. Refugees from North Korea are still arriving in South Korea, but not in such large numbers as seen in 2009, when nearly 3,000 reached the safety of their brethren in the South. The numbers have tumbled 44% due to the border crackdown following Mr. Kim's succession in late 2011. A broker who arranges escapes from the North said that the purge of Mr. Jong has also caused potential defectors to reconsider their escape plans. Most escapees head for Southeast Asia, where they can file for asylum at a South Korean embassy. OECD analysts predict Korea's gross domestic product will grow by nearly 4% next year, which is higher than the OECD's average of 2.3% and the world's average of 3.6%. Improved exports and expanded trade volume account for the growth, along with stronger consumer and corporate sentiment. Other emerging economies are not faring so well. Korea's inflation rate is predicted to remain in the 1.25%, which is well within the central bank's target range. High household debt and a weak property market present a level of downside risk. 3D printing was all the rage at this year's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Prices have come down dramatically and performance has been improved. These devices offer regular folks the capability to design, make, and use an object, all from the comfort of their own home. Custom-made shoes and printed chocolate candy are just some of the possibilities of 3D printing.